Greetings from Costa Rica. I'm here with my good friend and colleague Imperio, and I want to talk to you about nervous systems and horses. I was recently in California with the Polyvagal Equine Institute for a training with Dr. Rebecca Bailey and JC Dugard and Margie McDonald, the founders of the Polyvagal Equine Institute, and they're really doing some cutting edge work with the nervous system and with horses. So you may have heard about polyvagal principles, or maybe not. The term's around a little bit more than it used to be. But really it's the idea that feeling safe and secure and connected puts our nervous system in its best place, ready to be effective, to make friends, to do well at work, to rest, to play, to be curious, creative, open, compassionate, all of those things that we really want more of in reality in our life, and is very healthy for our system. However, a lot of times when something stressful happens, there's a perceived threat, which could be a thought or an event or a situation, that part of the system goes offline and we end up worrying or running around or judging ourselves, criticizing ourselves or other people, reacting. Everything feels a bit black and white. Or we need to kind of numb and check out from everything. Maybe we withdraw or go quiet, and our system really isn't operating as effectively as it could be then. The good news is this is really your nervous system, and the more you know about it, the more you become aware of it, the less able it is to take over the situation. You can actually learn tools and ideas and practices to shift the state into something that you want more of, which I just think is so empowering and inspiring. It's not a secret and it's not a mystery. We can actually learn this stuff. And horses, like Imperio here, are masters at doing this. So something happens and they have very sophisticated nervous systems to let things go and go back to grazing. They don't get stuck in that loop like we can of just running on stress. They can actually let something go and relax. The other thing that they do very well is something called co-regulation. So they live as a herd and they connect with each other. Their nervous systems are essentially sending out signals of safety and connection so that all the other nervous systems in the horse herd can actually feel safe and connected too. Regulated is the expression. And it's not just other horses, it's also us. So when we're around horses, they can actually get us into that state of feeling in our best place. So we get that felt sense of what it feels like to feel safe and connected, so we know what we're looking for. And then when we go back to our lives, we can find it again using the tools. So horses are these master teachers of essentially awareness of your nervous system and regulation of your nervous system, which are two life skills that I think, imagine if we walked around in the world where everyone was calm and ready to connect and curious and compassionate and open. What kind of an amazing world that would be. So the Polyvagal Equine Institute, as I mentioned, is at the cutting edge of this work, and we're very excited to be collaborating with them, aren't we, Minna? And watch this space to hear more about horses and nervous systems.